Sam has brought a maturity to our offense and to our team. He's won a lot, played in some big games, so the guys already had that inherited trust and they knew him before he got here. But there's a level of responsibility, that they don't want to let Sam down. And if he's throwing a great football, you got to come down with it. There has to be trust built. I think we're continuing to build that rapport that is needed. They had a great summer. You can tell throughout camp, those guys have been together working hard. But there's a greater sense of accountability and belief, I think. Everyone has their own lot to say. You never want to compare. What Rico's doing, what JG's doing, what Braylon's doing. Everyone's on a different page. Everyone came from different high school. Everyone had different rankings. Everyone has different names with different people. So you have to treat each one according to who they are and where they are and what they need to do. So I try to maintain that level of communication with the guys that, hey, focus on what you're doing. Focus on what you need to build on, because it might take someone 3 years, it might take someone 5 years, but you ultimately want to get to the end goal. And, going through, Tobias is able to give those guys a sense of just hope that they're going to work, because he went through it last year and learning, adjusting to college, adjusting to the type of practice we have, the standard that they have. And most of these guys, well, all of them are the best at their school, and things kind of went through them. So it's kind of like starting from the bottom again and raising up that level of play, level of understanding, level of responsibility, because they've been here, the young guys have been here since the spring, so it's not like they're freshmen anymore. His speed is a superpower, and sometimes he leans too heavily on that in the beginning, because I have just outrun people, but helping him understand what a defense is trying to do, when to use this release, that release, and when to sprint, when to go fast, when to kind of go slow. So for him, the biggest speed fluctuation has been the biggest thing I've seen him grow in. It's always an ongoing process. Improvements are always ongoing. One of our mottos in our room is just get 1% better. And that means there's never enough. There's never a great finished attention, set standard of attention to detail. So it's always going to be one more. So the more they learn, when they level up, okay, there's another attention to detail that they need to get to. So it's always an ongoing process of encouragement and teaching. Yep, Coach Mickens has done a phenomenal job, and the guys he's brought in. You think Cam Hart, you think Ben Morrison, you think Christian Gray, Michael Bell, all those guys are really good players. And I tell our guys, hey, you probably not going to see a better group of DBs this season. So don't get discouraged when they make a play, but be encouraged when you do make a play against those guys. And, at a place like Notre Dame, it should be NFL guys going on NFL guys. That's the culture that we've created.